Hey, hope you're doing extremely well today. I am coming at you from my backyard, just sitting outside, enjoying a few moments in the sun. And I wanted to come at you real quick with this super short video on a question that I got this morning. Now, I answered it in full, and I wish I could find the DM to put up a screenshot of it, but I'll explain it here real quick. Someone asked me, when do you know it's the right time to scale, right? They said, when should I scale? And it kind of made me think. Normally I'd be like, well, you know, whenever something's working, you scale it, like, you know, just spend more money. But it made me think about how scaling has multiple meanings, right? The word scale means make something bigger. Scaling, it means to grow. So it means to, you know, make it larger. And so it doesn't necessarily just revolve around your marketing efforts, which is what my normal answer revolves around. Your Facebook ads usually means like, hey, like, spend more money, right? Here's some scaling strategies on how to do that without your cost per purchase going up. That's the micro, but the macro behind scaling, you could ask yourself, in order to scale, does that mean you make your Shopify store bigger, right? Do you add more products? In terms of scaling, should you, and you should, add more video ads, right? Do you add more video ads? Do you add more pictures? Scaling really just means make everything bigger. Let me give you a couple key points here. It could mean creating a drip sequence through emails, right? Having a whole system where if someone abandons cart, they get an email 2 hours later, and then 24 hours later, 48 hours, then a week later, a month later, a whole follow-up sequence. Because those are assets in my mind that you set up before, right? Before you really start driving a lot of customers, you want to make sure you have all this stuff set up to capture as many people as possible. But the idea of scaling just means making something bigger. And ideally, in a perfect world, you're only scaling something that's working, right? So if you are doing some sort of paid marketing efforts like Google ads, you know, YouTube ads, maybe you're working with influencers, Facebook ads, whatever the case may be, if it's working, what I recommend you do before, and this is kind of against what I normally talk about, which is just scale, 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 maybe take just a few days and spend some time scaling the other stuff, the macro. You know, like maybe add more products on your store, maybe revamp your store, make sure your upsells are dialed in, add more upsells, that email drip sequence we talked about. Definitely get more ad creatives, because this is actually something where some people find themselves in a pickle. They'll have one video ad and you're right, it starts working for them, and that's what they want to scale. So they start spending more on Facebook, and then the results start going like this slowly, right? Maybe like a few weeks in, it starts to slow down and they don't have any other ads sitting, and then they're scrambling trying to order the product, and they take 2 weeks to get a new video ad because they didn't prepare, they don't have the product, they don't have extra video ads or picture ads sitting. So if you can scale, right, make everything bigger and better, everything that's working, and you're prepared, you'll be in a much better position. So the answer of when you should scale, in my opinion, as soon as you know something's working. It doesn't necessarily have to be profitable, because if you're spending $1,000 a day on your Shopify store, like on Facebook ads, to bring in $1,300 a day in sales, but you have $250 a day in product cost and an average maybe $50 a day in other fees, well, you're just breaking even. But it is working because you're acquiring customers, you're getting data, and it's starting to sell. So at that point, you could start putting some more attention on scaling. So hope that answers that question. Hope you enjoyed this super simple, quick little video. Make sure to smash a like down below and subscribe if you did enjoy it. We have a bunch of fun videos on this channel. I post here twice a week. Super simple stuff, mostly answering questions and going through some fun examples. If you want some more help with e-commerce, primarily around the marketing efforts, or getting a custom-built Shopify store preloaded with winning products, you can check all that out and more in the description below for some great resources. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.